Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. This video is going to be my daily skincare routine video. In this video, I'll show you guys some of my favorite products that I like to use to keep my skin looking nice and glowy. Now here's a secret that I'm going to share with you guys. A lot of people like to ask me, what do I use to keep my skin clear? That's it, water. Just kidding. Alright guys, let's get started. So first, what I normally do is go ahead and wash my have to have clean hands. Wash, wash, wash. Alright, dry my hands off. Now I normally have a smaller towel that I like to wet and heat up in the microwave, but I couldn't find that towel to go ahead and lay on my face to help open up my pores. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to run some hot water over my face and also let the steam of the hot water from the faucet run over my face. Alright, as you guys can see, my face is nice and wet. My pores are open. Just gonna dry some of my eyes off so I can see. And first step I like to do is get my brush. This is battery operated and it spins at 2 different speeds. I'm gonna go ahead and add my moisturizer. I will link that detail in my description box. So I'm going to add that to my brush. Turn my brush on and start washing my face. Now, as you can see, I am going in a circular motion. I'm not just letting the brush do the work. I am helping the brush by assisting and going in circular motions to help clean out my pores that are now open and get some of that product to clean my face. Next, I'm going to rinse the brush a little bit and now tackle my forehead. Keeping that same pattern as I was doing on my cheeks. Look at the pattern on my face. See, as the brush is spinning, I am also aiding the brush by also moving in a circular motion, just to help clean out some of my pores. Okay, now that I'm done washing my face, I'm going to rinse the brush off. Don't I look cute? Alright, I'm rinsing the brush off, getting some of that product out of the brush. I let it sit for about, 1 to 5 seconds, literally. can see how the product is worked into my skin, letting it sit for a little bit just so my skin can absorb some of that product as it continues to work into my skin. Now I'm going to wash the product off. It does take me a couple washes to get the product completely off, so bear with me. And my hair was getting in the way, so I had to keep flicking it around, but as long as I got the job done. Alright, so I'm done rinsing my face off. I'm going to take my towel again, and this time I am patting dry. Notice that I am not rubbing my face with the towel. I'm simply just patting the towel into my skin. That way I don't cause any irritation from the towel onto my skin that can cause me to break out. Pat, pat, pat. Alright, left some of the towel on there, it's okay. Alright, so step 2, I'm going to take my Witch Hazel, which is a facial toner. I'm going to put some of that on a cotton pad. Here's my cotton pad, and I'm just going to drip a couple drops on the cotton pad. I know it looks like a lot, but it's not. So I'm just going to now dab it on my face. Notice how I'm not rubbing it into my face, I'm just lightly dabbing it on the skin. That's because I don't want to irritate my skin since my pores are still open. So I'm just going to dab it on the skin, like such. And I like to also take some of this and put it down my neck as well. Sometimes I apply it to my chest, but not all the time. Ew. I left some of the cotton pad on there, but that's okay. Step 3, I'm going to take my Tatcha water cream. My favorite moisturizer for hydration after using the toner. Almost done. I literally use it every day. I just use my finger, pull some out of the jar, and place it all over my face, insert forehead, cheeks, and chin. Next, I'm going to use another product. This one I can't quite pronounce, so I am going to leave this in the description bar below. I like to also add a second moisturizer on top of my first one. This is the first time that I'm using this one as well, so I'm just going to see how this product works. But it is a cream moisturizer as well, so it should blend with the Tatcha water cream. Now I'm just going to rub it in. Making sure I get it evenly on my skin. Make sure I'm not missing any area. Rubbing it on my forehead. And then I'm going to start to slightly pat it into my skin. See that glow, guys? Now the last step that I'm going to add is my DERMA E. This is a vitamin C serum. I normally put this on when I am going to leave the house, so that way if I'm out in the sun or in any heat, the vitamin C absorbs nicely into my skin. Smells so good, and that the sun is not directly affecting my skin. Patting this into my skin. My skin feels amazing. Check out my skin, guys. Isn't it glowing? Look at that glow. Now I do switch up my routine, but for the most part, this does stay the same. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.